When it comes to the Warriors' young players, a lot of attention is signed on Jordan Poole and Jonathan Kuminga, and for good reason, because Poole is already showing real star potential while also being an impact player already, and Kuminga has all the potential in the world to be a great player. But the one player on the Warriors that doesn't get enough recognition, in my opinion, is the other lottery pick rookie, Moses Moody. Moody was one of my favorite draft prospects coming out of Arkansas. I had a borderline top 5 grade on him in that draft, and he fell to the 14th pick due to some medical concerns. While he may have only played 11 minutes per game in the pros, he showed a lot of signs in both the G League and some of the heavy minute samples down the stretch in the NBA. Moody is only 19 years old at the time of me recording this video, and I believe he is going to be a very good player in the NBA. Moses Moody has the ideal frame for a guard-wing hybrid. He stands at 6'6", he weighs 205 pounds, and he has a 7-foot wingspan. This is a frame that allows him to play both the shooting guard and the small forward positions. He isn't the most explosive player in the world, to say the least. However, I don't think he's a bad athlete, and he does showcase some craft around the basket that intrigues me. He shot 50% on 40 layup attempts, and he shot 64.4% on 45 restricted area attempts. Although finishing is probably an area I would say he needs to improve on the most, I do think that adding a bit more functional strength to his frame, which he can because he is only 205 pounds, will do him wonders as a finisher, and I do think that it can be a very good secondary skill for him. However, the real intrigue with Moses Moody comes from his shooting ability. Moses Moody was one of the best shooting prospects from his draft class, and when he got the opportunity, he showed us why he was such a touted shooting prospect. He shot 5 for 12 from 3 in a game against the Nuggets, he shot 6 for 10 from 3 in a game against the Spurs, and in 11 games as a starter, he shot 43.5% from 3 on 4.2 attempts per game. In post-All-Star break, he shot 43.8% from 3 on 2.7 attempts per game in 15.9 minutes per game. A majority of his shot attempts were 3-pointers this season, as 60.1% of his field goal attempts were 3-pointers, and 83.3% of his jump shot attempts were also 3-pointers. He didn't take a lot of mid-range shots, only 14 attempts. And he's really just known as an off-ball shooter. He moves well off screens and is a very good catch-and-shoot guy, has very good mechanics, and has a decent shot ability with slight off-balance obstacles. However, while he didn't show much on-ball creating ability in the NBA, he showed potential that he can create with the basketball in his hands at times during the G League sample. I know it's not as good of quality compared to the NBA, but I still think it's good enough to show signs of legit potential. And Moody's G League numbers were incredible for someone that's only 19 years old. He averaged 26 points per game on a 62.3 true shooting percentage across 10 G League games. His 3-point shooting numbers were a bit down at 31% on over 8 attempts per game. However, in 4 regular season G League games, which is compared to 10 total games, he shot 41.3% from 3 on 11.5 attempts. His regular season G League numbers look godly compared to the Showcase Cup numbers, and those Showcase Cup numbers were good. But compared to what he was doing in the regular season in the G League, it really just doesn't stack up. I know that the G League is a small sample, and so is the legit minutes he got in the NBA, but I also saw enough signs with the G League sample and the regular season sample to confidently say that he should have been getting consistent minutes during his rookie season, instead of being a guy that picks up DNPs and plays in garbage time as well as spending time in the G League. I think at the very least he could have gotten the same amount of minutes Kuminga got, which was around 15 to 16 minutes per game. And there are definitely players on that Warriors team that got more minutes and opportunity than him that probably shouldn't have. I understand that the Warriors handled their development by being patient, but I also think that Moses Moody has the skill set to contribute right away, and when he got opportunity, I believe he showed that he can contribute right away. This is someone who I believe, had he gone to a bad team, might have been in running for Rookie of the Year. And I also think that he could have been a rotation piece for the Warriors this season. He is a threat without the basketball in his hands as a movement shooter. He has on-ball potential as well. He can play multiple lineups, has a very good motor on both ends of the floor, and just fits the mold of a reliable player. The way I view Moses Moody's rookie season is the same way I view Soko, the Doctor, from Jujutsu Kaisen, a character where I believe there's real intrigue based off the situations she grew up around, and how that's likely shaped her as a person even if there isn't a lot of substance in the story so far, which leads to me overthinking things more than likely. I feel the same way about Moses Moody's rookie season. From what we were able to see, there was real intrigue, but we just haven't seen a lot of it yet, and it maybe has led to me overthinking how good he could have been in another situation. However, regardless, I think Moses Moody is going to be a very good player in this league, and I think that can start as early as next season. In fact, I hope it does start with him getting consistent minutes next season. The Warriors have a bright future with guys like Poole and Kuminga and even Wiseman, but someone like Moody deserves his sign even if he barely played, because his skill set is already good, and with the mentorship from two of the greatest shooters of all time, he could be something special. But that's the end of this video. If you made it to this point, thank you so much. Again, if you haven't already, why not subscribe? If you made it to this point, you probably saw something that you liked, and if you like this video, you're gonna like my other video, so if you have time, go check out another video, and then subscribe again, because I have more videos like this coming out in the future. I can't wait to show you guys that the work I have putting forward. Again, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I know I'm saying it a lot, but it really is an accomplishment, even if it may seem small, but we're on that road to 10k subscribers, so helping me out in any way, whether it be sharing the video, whether it be sharing the channel, I would really appreciate that. So again, thank you guys so much for the support, and we have a lot more content coming out with the playoffs in full swing. With that being said, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.